is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
Kristen Bell Pepper. Okay, I gotta write that.
No. We're watching, this is a little late night recording session from Mouse Out of Wedlock, and we're watching the Austin ATX game. The Austin ATX game. That's one of the dumber things I've ever said.
Not close. Not even in the top 100.
Really?
Yeah.
We're watching the soccer game, the footy match.
More like the guys jumping over each other. Oh, that guy got kicked in the head.
I don't think he did. I think he's faking
Nah,
it.
it's real. Watch this.
Ooh, he did get kicked in the head.
Yeah, he got brought down on his head. That's cleat too. That's cleat to forehead
little
action.
Axe kick.
A lot of bleeding in the MLS over the last week.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Mouse of Wedlock. This is a very special recording late at night. We're here in Jake and Harry's house. Hope you're doing well.
We prefer to call it Harry and Jake's house.
Oh, really? You got a little like Simon and Garfunkel thing going where you have a specific order of your names?
It's alphabetical.
Little Rhett and Link action.
Simon and Garfunkel are idiots. It should have been Garfunkel and Simon.
Yeah, I think they would have been a more successful band.
Yeah.
Y'all think?
More lasting
Maybe.
power.
Yeah. Yeah, we're also potentially going to be joined by a very special guest who we've talked about on the podcast before.
President Obama.
President Barack Obama. My president, as some would say.
Oh,
Yes?
sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
But this brings up something interesting that happened to me last night. I was tired of, we only have CDs in the
Okay.
Hyundai, right?
Right.
I got tired of the CDs.
You don't have radio?
That's where
Okay, I see. Gotcha.
So I switched on the radio.
Oh, no.
And I was trying to find just like some talk show stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I found one. It was a news political, and they were talking about Ukraine. And I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm into this. And then he said President Trump. And I was like,
Oh, no.
that's an interesting slip up. I was like, well, and
Sure.
then a couple seconds went by, and I was like, nobody in the studios told him to correct himself. What's going on? And then I was like, well, that was weird. Like, I can't believe they let that slide. And then he kept doing it. And then I listened more, and I was like, oh, it's one of these. And it was funny at first because when I first listened to it, I like jumped in, and they were talking about, they were like, we're off, we're waiting by the phones, but no one's calling. You guys got to call us so we can keep doing this. We've been taking off the 3 of the big stations now. And initially I was like, oh no.
Was it
like,
OAN?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, man, public news is suffering. This is really sad. And then I figured out it was like far right wing, and I was like, yeah, it's okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was good. I eventually found BBC, which was nice, but
The BBC.
I lost it after I left Waco, and I couldn't re-find it, which sucked.
I haven't listened to the
Texans
radio.
call Waco Little Britain.
Okay,
Sure.
That's why the service is so strong there.
That's right. Yeah. I haven't listened to the radio in probably 10 years.
It was
At all.
nice.
Yeah.
Were there ads?
yeah, I don't remember what I was talking
The
about.
ads on the BBC.
The
What
ads
were they
on-
promoting?
Yeah. What were they talking about on the BBC?
Oh, BBC did not have any ads. Actually.
Biscuits.
I don't think so. I don't think there
Butter.
was any ads on BBC.
Crumpet.
There was a couple, like as I was scrolling, I heard a couple ads. There were a couple stations I found that were like 80s classic rock, and I let them rock for a few minutes. They had some good
Sure,
songs they
yeah.
played. Because back then, like I don't mean this in a detrimental way, but a
for
lot of
it.
music now does have more cuss words and stuff, right?
It's
So
true,
on the radio,
yeah.
there's more shit that's censored and blocked out.
That's a thing that's a pet peeve of mine is like the clean version of songs.
Yeah, it's
I
so dumb.
fucking hate listening to the clean version of songs. It bothers me to no end.
I think there are just some songs that like either play them uncensored or they just shouldn't play on the radio, honestly. Like the I don't even like this song really, but what's that song called? It goes, move, bitch, get out the way. That
Get
one,
out
it
the
just
way,
goes,
bitch.
move, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. It's so dumb.
I kind of like that though.
It is funny.
That's maybe the exception. I kind of like that one.
You'll never believe it. The song is called "Move, Bitch."
No fucking way, dude.
Also another fun fact about the radio edit: instead of "bitch," it's like a glass breaking noise in
Move,
the background.
shh, get out the way, get out the way, shh, get out the way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny. But yeah, there are other songs where I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Well, Jake and I have been hanging out today. It's queso day, y'all. We had some queso, watched some Armored Core that Jake was playing.
Nice.
We've been big chilling. I think we've burned through all of our bits though, unfortunately. Jake,
Oh, no.
do you fear we've done that?
Yeah, we were so funny. Oh,
Yeah.
we should have recorded it because, like, just the casual conversations that we have with each other, it's just like so good to listen to.
Yeah, we're just like constantly entertaining at all times, and like there's no like breakdown at all. I guess a little update on Strike Watch 2023. Have you guys seen that Drew Barrymore and Bill Maher have restarted their shows?
Did you see Drew Barrymore went back on that?
Really?
After
She
all
canceled the show?
backlash. Yeah.
Oh,
She's
good.
She's not doing it anymore.
Good.
I think it's funny. Yeah, totally. No, fuck her. Like it was like when she announced it, she was like fake crying. It's like, first off, you're an actress. I know you can fake cry.
This is one of
so
the
your
things
tears
you are
mean
able to
nothing.
do.
Your tears mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
And she was like, I feel so sorry for all the people, but this is something I have to do for me. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Her whole like argument of like, I'm doing the news was like, okay.
Did she say that? I didn't
Yeah,
know
that was like her justification of coming back. She's like, I'm doing news coverage, which is different than a talk show. And the news is I'm talking to the corn kid from TikTok or some bullshit. It's like, that's not news. You just want to make your show again.
Yeah. What was her show originally?
That I mean,
just that.
Here's the thing I ran into this week too, and something that maybe we could spin into a larger conversation is I don't know who the fuck any celebrities are. I didn't really know who Drew Barrymore was until she entered my orbit as a scab.
I love that. That's funny. I'm trying to remember. I do know her. I'm trying to remember why. I'm sure I saw some movie with my mom.
Sure. I love not
She's
knowing
in a lot of
anything
stuff.
about celebrities. It's my
She's in a lot
favorite
of stuff,
thing.
for sure.
Whenever people are talking about like this person's dating this person,
Yeah,
I love not knowing about it.
totally.
It's perfect.
I think people who like keep up with celebrities and are like obsessed with celebrities, like celebrity crushes, I don't get.
Yeah.
Because I see hot people every day. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah, but none of them have ever been the captain of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
That's a great point, Jake. You've made a great point.
Charlie's Angels.
All right. Patrick Stewart.
Batman Forever. Yeah, Patrick Stewart is
Patrick
my
Stewart. Yeah, I mean,
celebrity crush.
I don't see Patrick Stewart's every day. All right,
Yeah.
I will be honest about that. I don't see Patrick Stewart's every day. No, yeah, like I don't know. Like I remember someone was like, "Oh yeah, you know, like this celebrity chick, isn't she so hot?" I'm like, "Yeah," but like so were like 5 girls that I saw yesterday. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Harry's rolling in some elite circles, chick. I think we need to hang out with Harry more.
I guess maybe I don't know. But yeah, I just like the whole celebrity worship is peasant brain to me.
Jake, name your top 5 celebrities.
Little celebrities?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick Stewart.
Of course, he had top 5 ready to go.
Yeah.
Definitely
Peasant
number
brain.
1. Carlos Santana.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know
You don't know
Santana?
Really?
No, who's Carlos Santana?
He's a musician.
Okay.
It's racist to not know who Carlos Santana is.
Why is it
Black
okay,
Magic
fine.
Woman.
Oh, yeah, como va?
You guys
Well-
you're speaking different languages.
Yeah,
to me.
Spanish.
Yes.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third favorite celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Number
God.
3.
This is a hard list. I guess let's get some women on
Jack
this
White
list.
would be one. I already know that.
Jack White's probably on that
Okay,
list. Oh,
Jack
Trent
White.
Reznor. That's the 4th one. They're all musicians.
Okay, so now you've got 4. Now there's no women so far. You said you were gonna add
Yeah.
some. So
I
now
gotta
you're
get
in
a
a
woman.
tough spot.
Trent Reznor's a movie. He's like a movie producer, isn't he?
Wait, no. He makes scores for movies.
Who's
now.
the other? Who's the other Reznor that does movies? No.
Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
That's not an answer of mine.
That's number 5.
No.
Harvey
We got all
Weinstein.
five.
No, and I didn't get any women. Damn it.
No women.
Trent Reznor is
unfortunately.
9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Number 5. God, I gotta get a
Number
woman on this
5.
list
Get a woman
or
on the
I'm
list.
fucked.
Get a woman on the list.
Tina Fey. I know Jake's celebrity. obsession
No,
is better than her.
no. Tina Fey is not the answer. Hell no.
But you love everything she made.
That's not true. I love 30 Rock, and I don't like basically anything else she's made.
You don't like Mean Girls?
I haven't seen it.
We should watch Mean Girls.
Fuck. It feels like that thing. Name a woman, right? I feel like I'm going through that where like right now my mind is drawn completely blank on women that I respect in Hollywood.
That's terrible, Jake. You're embarrassing yourself.
I am.
Name one woman.
Oh fuck.
Name a single woman.
Selena.
Selena Gomez?
No, Selena. Like the and the Dinos. Los Dinos.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
was telling me about this person before.
You've never listened to Selena?
No, I don't know. No.
Fisher hasn't listened to anything older than 2009.
That's true. Yeah.
Selena is great. She it was really sad. She was awesome. She was like a humanitarian, did good shit.
What happened to her?
Shot by a crazy fan that was
Oh,
obsessed
damn.
with her, unfortunately.
Oh damn it. Okay, well, sorry, women. My number 5 answer is Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah.
Is he the
died in a
blind guy?
Helicopter crash.
Yeah, he died in a helicopter crash.
Is he
Yeah,
the
he's an
blind one?
idiot.
No, yeah, that's awesome.
That's Stevie Wonder.
No, wait, no. I don't think.
There you go.
Okay, I'm picking it up.
Wait, was Stevie Ray Vaughan died in a helicopter crash of his own doing? It was like,
Yeah, he's an idiot.
it's awesome. That's the way to go.
In a helicopter crash?
That of one that you like. I think he either built it or like it was his own personal one, and he was just like
he ocean blued his own helicopter.
Yeah, he was like he had like turned around to look for something, and his like knee hit the rotor, and it just went sideways, and then he lost control, and he died.
Well, it's a pretty mountain.
That's pretty cool.
It's
I do
pretty
like that,
awesome.
yeah.
I respect that so much. Better than fucking Kobe letting someone else kill you in a helicopter like a fucking child.
Jake now will name his top 5 ways to die.
Self-inflicted helicopter
Self-inflicted helicopter crash. Number 1.
Old in your bed.
Okay.
Like while you're asleep.
Boring.
Of course. Yeah.
That one's kind of boring.
Well, yeah, but it's admittedly a good one. Freaking something to do with doing a bit. Probably like standing on a ladder on accident.
Standing on a ladder on accident somehow made the top 5 list there. That's interesting. Fascinating how that works out.
Gunshots wound while saving someone else's life.
Yeah, I think you've talked about that before. I think you fantasize about that in a weird way that I don't think is really cool.
And number 5. Joan of Arc.
What does that entail?
Alive?
You burned alive?
For a cause.
Burned alive for their cause.
Okay, sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, except you have no causes. You fucking liberal.
Liberals have a cause.
What is the cause of liberals?
To own the
Neoliberalism.
conservatives.
Yeah, to be the controlled opposition.
Orange man bad.
Orange man bad.
Mhm.
NPR tote bag. Girl boss.
Get back to brunch.
Avocado toast. We were kind of talking. Jake and I were talking about this because we were watching the Lauren Boebert, and we'll talk about it more once Crab gets here. But
yeah, is she hot?
this is concern. I don't think you're not allowed to do.
She is hot.
Yeah.
No.
Holy shit.
No.
She's very hot.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
she's 36. She looks great. That's crazy because I would have thought that like someone with the name Boebert would not be this hot.
Yeah. Well, she's. I think she's doing better now. She's got a new man. She's no longer with that confirmed sex pest.
And that man is named Michael Keaton.
Do y'all want to know a fun Easter egg about the man?
I'd love to hear the new man or the old man.
The new man. Her new man runs a nightclub
Whoa.
that is very openly welcome to gay people and has drag brunch.
Pretty cool based.
Yes, but I think it just hammers home all the shit that they've been doing is literally theater. They don't give a shit. Like she's fucking a guy who runs a drag place.
No, he can fix her.
No, I think there's a
right?
difference between not giving a shit and just being a huge hypocrite. Because I think she still actually wants to kill people, but she also will have sex with a hot guy.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I think it's
That's
outside
true.
of that,
I've definitely fucked conservative girls before.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Confession on the pod.
totally. Confession.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to
I texted one 2 hours ago.
Did you?
It's not a joke.
Is that why you have camo upstairs just for the occasion?
Yeah.
you go into the house in camo.
Uh-huh.
Come out a champion. What are those interactions like? Do you just try to stay away from politics and just kind of?
I just stay away from it until I get laid, and then I will start talking about it.
And then you try to radicalize from there.
Yeah, totally. I try to fix them.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
they'll talk about some shit, and I'm like, well, actually, and they'll give legitimate pushback, and they're like, huh, and then usually I feel like I'm getting close, and I'm like, yeah, I blow the load, pun intended,
right,
too early, and I'm like, yeah, I am a socialist, and they're like, oh, blah, blah.
Yeah. So do you, as you come, do you say workers own the means of production?
yeah.
Yeah, at that moment, what do you?
We got to nationalize the automotive industry.
Unionize. I'm gonna unionize. Have you heard of the dating app, The Right Stuff?
Oh God, yeah.
You should get on. I think we should all get on there.
I'd be down.
I think that'd be a fun bit for the podcast where we all get on The Right Stuff and try to get laid.
I love that.
Yeah. I'll be openly trans on The Right Stuff and see how that goes.
You will get so many matches.
Oh, that would be so it's just all chasers probably.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, holy shit.
Unknown
guys.
caller.
We got a call.
Is this Stefan?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is the world famous Crab smoking a joint. How are you doing, Crab?
Stefan.
I'm good.
We did have a revelation after I've invited you to the show that you actually do know one of the co-hosts. Harry, you want to say hi?
Hi, Stefan.
Harry, hi. I I listened to the last episode, and I heard he was on there, but I thought he was a guest. I didn't know he was.
Oh no,
a co-host.
he's around quite a bit. But this was after we discovered your Twitter handle and we loved it. And then Harry was like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy."
Yeah,
We've just to give some clarification, we've let Harry onto the council, but we have not granted him the rank of master.
Yeah, Jake's here for.
He's get that Star Wars
He's the
reference at
straight
all?
guy that comes and does Star Wars memes on the show. That's what he's here for.
you kind of were breaking up there for a second. I heard Star Wars.
Yeah, Jake just made a really bad joke, so it's probably fine. It's best for the best you didn't hear it. You might have hung up, to be honest. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'll trust you.
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We were going to talk about the Lauren Boebert experience that we've been going through in the last week here. How familiar are you with that whole interaction that she had at the Beetlejuice musical?
So I have been seeing things about it. Honestly, didn't know who she was before any of this.
Oh,
but
sure.
From what I saw, it was she was giving a guy a hand job, and he was feeling on her tits.
Yeah.
And then I saw everything I saw about it kept saying that she was being disruptive, or she yelled at somebody, or she was vaping. Nothing says what the video shows.
I think there's been a little bit of a cover up here, and vaping has kind of been thrown into the wind as a little bit of a beige flag instead of the red flag of jerking off someone in a children's musical.
Okay, let's be fair. She wasn't jerking him off. She was groping him. It was above pant.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Jake's here to defend.
We watched the video before.
Hand job. That's still.
Yeah, totally. I agree.
You can come with your pants on, Jake. Have you never done that before?
Oh man, we
Silence.
just unlocked a whole new world.
Full
for
silence
Jake.
from Jake on that.
Decline to comment.
Yeah. So for people that aren't super informed on who Lauren Boebert is, she's a crazy gun nut conservative. One of the people that wore the AR pins into Congress,
And she could get it.
and Jake is into her. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I think I do love famous people now.
Yeah.
She's hot. I can't lie.
All right. Well, the two straight guys on the show have really given us a bad.
I don't know
name.
what she looks like.
She's Jake. You want to describe
Let
her?
me look her up.
Yeah, look her up.
Yeah, look her up. I'd love to get your opinion on this too.
Hear me out.
She got a boob job recently, which definitely an extra solid point.
She's in a post-divorce glow up right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Her former husband was a known sex offender who pulled out his penis at a bowling alley in front of her while she was underage, and then they got married 2 years later.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
That's
about
really interesting.
Yeah.
To marry someone after he did that.
Tell us what you
She
think.
has the glasses, she has the nerdy girl hot look.
Yep.
I think that's what does it.
The glasses make her look smart.
I think it's the craziness behind the eyes that's getting to Jake. I think there's the tyranny there that's really getting on Jake's hot bones.
Well, actually, wait. I feel I don't know. She's kind of mid, but still in the same vein.
I mean, she's not a smoke show, you know what I mean? But
Sure.
for a right
She's
wing
no
politician.
she's no Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah,
if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you look at her next to Mitch McConnell, and you're like, oh yeah, I see it.
Her next to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
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 Oh, God. Yeah,
I think that's another thing is she's surrounded by ugly people. So she looks hotter. You know what
That's
I mean?
a great point. Yeah, being in Congress as a person that's not just an absolute hag really elevates you pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean, imagine her standing next to Beetlejuice.
Oh, that was a
That's
good
a
one.
great
That actually
point.
took me a second to get.
That's a
Wow.
great point.
I feel dumb.
Well, if you haven't seen the video, I would encourage you to look it up. It's very funny. She's very clearly intoxicated, rubbing on the legs of this man who's just stuffing his face with food the entire time, which was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is every time the attendant comes up to talk to him, he is just eating.
Stress eating,
That's
man.
the ultimate experience.
Yeah.
You're eating, you're getting jerked off, and you're at a musical or
Yeah.
whatever.
Right. Sounds great.
Yeah, if her type is guys who stress eat when confronted by authority, then I'm in.
She sounds like a great date. Come on.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think you could maybe have a good time out there. Jake and I were watching a whole bunch of coverage of this today, and we unfortunately stumbled into the Young Turks coverage. Stefan, are you familiar with the Young Turks? Do you know what that is?
I know they're big on YouTube. I don't know like a lot about them, but don't they like recount news and stuff?
Yeah, so Jake and I have kind of described them as like Fox News for liberals at this point.
Oh, that's so good. That's so true.
Which, by that I mean it's old crusty men and blonde women talking about things that they don't care about. Their coverage was pretty insane. What did you have any thoughts on that, Jake? Like, what was your takeaway from the Young Turks today?
There's good jokes and then there's bad jokes, but like they're leaning into the fact they're bad, so it's still funny. And then there's just bad jokes that don't elicit a response at all. And this was the third category where we were just kind of looking at each other like this makes more money than our podcast.
They were giving themselves rim shots, and we couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, we only did that for like 3 episodes.
Yeah, that was very early on in the show.
That's so you guys gave yourselves rim shots.
Well,
I have to.
It was a
listen to those
meme.
episodes.
It wasn't serious.
I was serious about it, but they didn't. Xander and Fisher didn't like it. But yeah, I had the drum set set up, or I just had the snare and the hi hat set up next to me, and I could just do it when I wanted.
It was physical. It wasn't a soundboard, which made it. Okay, I think
that makes it better. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Crab, I want to talk to you about how we initially found you, which was your fantastic Twitter account, which Elon slapped down. Yeah. What happened?
I'm tired of being persecuted like this. This has happened like 3 times.
Oh no!
But the Elon one is the worst because I don't know. It's most recent. So
yes. Well, what did you do? Were you just gay on Twitter?
An excuse. I didn't get like you know how usually when it happens they tell you like it was this tweet and you need to delete it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or what you did. I did not get an explanation at all.
Oh.
And I have a suspicion.
Okay.
And I do think there was like a picture. I don't know if you remember this like picture going around of this like kid in the store with like a gun on his hip, and it was like people were like making fun of the kid, like okay, like this is total like bumfuck South Carolina type shit.
Sure.
And I said something in response to the tweet, and I was like, may have implied that we should like exterminate certain people. So
you may have implied that.
I might have. So I think it could have been because of like, you know, whatever they call it, like calling for genocide again.
I see. Well, did you say in Minecraft at the end, or that usually covers? That's what's been working out for me typically.
Oh, I should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to say in Minecraft.
Well, I might as well at this point. So I have no like equity to lose anymore.
Yeah. Oh well, you got a new account going, right? I mean, it's smaller obviously because it just started, but same old memes, same old themes over there.
Yeah, same bits, different account.
Yeah.
It is nothing new, and yet I've been through it all, most of it, at least like 2 or 3 of the crab smoking joints.
Yeah.
What is your like whole thought on like the state of Twitter? I know like you're still posting there quite a bit, but it feels like it's kind of drying up. And now Elon's announced like the $5. Have you heard about this like $5 charge that's going to be enforced like across the board? Hope potentially in the future.
I saw that, and I was wondering is that for real? Like, is he actually going to do that?
Wait, what is this?
So
I have no idea.
He's considering paywalling the entire site. Like you have to pay to like go on it.
And it's like one-time payment or subscription?
I think it's subscription-based.
That's insane. Nobody's going to do that.
Yeah. Like, why though? Like, he says it's because he wants to combat bots, but it's like, okay, no one else has had to do that.
Yeah.
To combat bots.
Yeah, also, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of marriages that are broken apart by $5 charges from X.com on their their credit card statements.
True, like that would be so funny.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Seeing the cards.
I want to say I saw something where that has already happened, like for someone's blue check subscription. Yeah, like they had to like show their wife the news story where he changed it to X.com, and she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah," it's just funny. Yeah.
It's like Ashley Madison all over again.
Oh God,
what's happening?
Yeah. Ashley Madison's fiance is crazy.
How long ago was that? That was like 10 years ago, something.
Yeah, I think I was in high school. It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was like, now that you say that, I think it was like exactly 10 years ago when the scandal came out. Is that what you're talking about?
August 2015.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a good time that was.
So yeah.
Internet on fire. I miss those days.
That's crazy. What was it? They
Oh
released all
god,
the
it was
names.
so good back then. But
Oh,
it was
so good.
so good back then. Oh my god.
I just love chaos on the internet.
Oh my
We're
God.
getting away from it.
You have to put a phone number to make a Truth Social account.
Are you trying to make a Truth Social right now? Is that what you've been
Jake's
doing?
making the right stuff account over there so he can get his own Lauren Boebert.
It's free.
Yeah, that's where we'll all migrate.
Yeah, exactly. It needs to happen. Their whole thing is no censorship. So if they take something down, then
Yeah, you
got
can
a
call for
case.
genocide on that site. And nothing will happen. You don't
Yeah.
even have to say in Minecraft.
Plus,
True.
plus, if you want to
But
troll
it's
people,
like that site is the people I was calling for genocide.
and that's exactly
True.
it. If you want to troll those people, this is where you go to troll them.
Would you ever consider migrating off of Twitter? I continue to dead name Twitter. He dead names his child. I'm going to dead name Twitter.
I call it Twitter still.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call it that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so weird.
It's gross.
That makes me sad because that means that I won't have Twitter soon because I'm not going to pay $5. No way.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think I'm going to either.
Truth
They
Social is
tried.
free.
They almost got me to pay with the DM limit. They almost got me, but I just said no. I'm just not gonna. I'm just going topless.
Yeah. How much is the DM limit? Like, how many can you send in a day? I've never hit it.
I don't know, but if you have like an active group chat, I feel like you hit it pretty quick.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Huh.
It happens to me. That's how it happens.
That's crazy. Like, I don't understand. None of this makes sense. None
Well-
of this seems like a good business plan.
It's just like impossible.
not.
Yeah, it's impossible to have something be free on the internet and then make it not free.
Yeah.
Like, there's not
I
an
think he's just
example.
spiteful because they like forced him into buying it after he didn't really want to.
Totally.
Yeah.
He's still tied up in those lawsuits. I think he's suing like the Twitter board that no longer exists
Oh,
to
yeah.
try to get out of the deal and shit. I just hope he and Zuck
That's
have that
so
fight
funny.
eventually. Maybe
I
that'll.
don't think a billionaire should be allowed to sue anyone. Like, you will be fine.
Yeah,
That's
true.
That's a good law. I think we should impose that. Yeah. If you have $1 billion, the courts are off limits to you at that point.
Yeah, you don't get certain public services once you reach that level. I mean, that's not a public service, but still. You
I
lose.
love this idea.
You get like a tag, like a handicap sticker for your car, but you can't park anywhere.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you're forced to the back of the lot.
Amazing.
Back of the bus.
That's right. You put them on the back of the bus if you're a billionaire. Have you guys been keeping up with like the like indictment stuff in Georgia? It feels like there's not really anything coming out.
No,
Nothing will ever come out.
From what I know, it's still on. The last thing I heard was he was trying to delay it, but every other co-defendant is calling for their right to a speedy trial.
What do you think, Crab? Do you think Giuliani's going to flip on him?
Giuliani's the fat guy, right?
Yeah, he's the former lawyer,
New
the one that's
Jersey.
Former
Wait, no.
mayor of New York,
Okay, not the fat guy. I was thinking about
Chris Christie.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the fat guy, Chris Christie.
Giuliani. I don't know anything about Giuliani, honestly. I used to live in New York, but
Oh,
I've never been like really into politics. I don't really know a lot of those
Hey,
people. I
that's
just know it's
totally fine. Totally fine.
Giuliani is the hero who saved New York from 9/11.
That's right.
Well, he guided New York
Oh,
through
yeah.
9/11.
Well,
rest in peace to all those people.
we have something here that we'd love to read for you, Jake, if you wouldn't mind pulling up the Giuliani transcripts. Giuliani's also been going through some legal trouble here that's been pretty funny to experience. Have you heard about this at all?
Wait.
Probably not if you're not informed on who Giuliani is, but so he had a former aide that came out and accused him of a lot of things, including like selling pardons to people for $1 million, and also like some sexual stuff. But there was actual like audio transcripts that she recorded too that were leaked, released to the public, not leaked, in the last like months or so. We've talked about it on the podcast before, but I'd love to get a fresh set of ears on it and get your reaction. This is not political. It's just some fun stuff that the former mayor of New York and one of the most powerful people in America said. Jake, do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I think we can scroll past most of the sexual stuff and get down to when he called Matt Damon a fag, I think.
I scroll past all the best stuff.
These breasts belong to me. Nobody else can get near these, okay? I don't care if they're flirting or if they give you business cards. These are mine. You got it?
That's to his aide.
That's to his aide. And she says yes. Understand? I'm very fucking possessive. I've gone easy on you. I've been easy on you. Give them to me.
Go to the Matt Damon one, or is it Mark Wahlberg? I can't.
Wait, that was a real recording?
That was a real recording. Yeah.
I thought that was one of you guys doing.
No. That's Jake.
Confused.
That's Jake reading it in a Giuliani voice, but that was the actual physical. That was the transcript.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Your impression is that good, Jake. Holy
Okay,
shit.
Thank you so much. Here, you have to say the slur.
Okay, I'll say the slur. I'll be prepped to say the slur.
No, Matt Damon is a
Faggot.
Matt Damon is also 5'2". Eyes are blue. Coochie 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 coo. I don't understand.
Coochie coo?
He did say that, yeah.
It reads like some really drunk old person, like just shit-faced drunk.
I think you're correct.
I don't know.
Well,
Matt Damon, how tall is Matt Damon?
5'10".
yeah,
That's so
5'10".
funny.
We did a lot of research on this, Jake and I. We're pretty deep in this, yeah.
I feel like I'm political, like, if you, like, ask me, like, if I get into it, but it's just never been, like, a thing I've paid attention to the news, because it just gets so annoying after a while.
That's fair.
It's like, everyone's just fighting, and it's like, neither side is like, it's just, everyone's like, there's just like this weird culture war, the whole woke and non-woke, and like, it's like, who even thinks about that? That is so lame. Like, why are y'all, I don't know. It's so
No,
weird to me.
I totally get it.
But it's like, I'm totally like very left wing though. Like,
same. We are all
I hate
extremely left wing and only coming at this as we hate everyone.
Here's
Yeah.
more. Jews. They want to go through that freaking Passover all the time. Man, oh man, get over the Passover. It was like 3,000 years ago. Okay, the Red Sea parted. Big deal. Not the first time that happened.
I forgot he said to get over the Passover. That's so funny.
Not the first time that
He
happened
thinks
is
it
the best
happened
part.
before. That's so good.
dude,
That's so funny. Just to circle back to fun about what you were talking about who cares about all that shit. I truly believe it's so insane. Like transphobia has become a huge issue. Like, why are kids' genitals on your mind all the time? Like they're like we need to check kids' genitals for sports. I'm like, these are children. Why are you like
it's just weird, like pedo Republicans like trying to justify their shit through like the laws that they can make, giving them more access to things. I don't know. That's what I feel like in that specific situation about like examining kids' genitals. Like, really, you have to look down there? You're just doing that. You're just making that a thing because you want to do that.
Yeah.
And that just seems to be the thing with them all the time, right-wing people. I don't understand, why is that a thing for them? Yeah, I don't know. It's such a thing for them, but they try to paint it as like, oh, it's the drag queens, oh, it's the gays. They like make like an excuse for their own behavior within like their own like, I don't know, thing.
Yeah, I think maybe the way I'm looking at it, as a trans femme is like it's more of a wedge issue, and the goal is to go for the Christian, like the Republican, like like Christian minority, and kind of weaponize that as like, hey, we're going
like tapping into their worst fears.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, like I grew up in the church too, and like that is like the scariest thing for people in the church is like, will your kid be gay? Oh no,
my parents are super Christians, and like I'm gay, so like
yeah,
it was total. I totally know what you're talking.
Yeah, very similar experience for me. Yeah, that is like I think why there's that push in the Republican Party. Plus, what you said, like a lot of these accusations are confessions of guilt, of like
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz, like confirmed pedophile, is still like in the Senate and shit. Like,
yeah,
that shit. Like, it's okay. It's okay over there for some reason. I don't get it.
It's very weird.
I don't get it. And it's like, why would like, what is the correlation between like, I don't know, maybe that happens on both sides. Who knows? But it just seems like it's a right wing thing they do.
Yeah,
that is one thing that trips me out. Is it just makes me sad. Like, is the general voter base for the Republican Party that dumb that they can't see that a convicted pedophile is trying to tell them that the other side is turning their kids gay, is going to molest their kid? Like, and it's like, why? Where's the cognitive dissonance?
His vote counts. That's what they care about. His vote counts. Yeah.
But like there's other Republicans with like substantial evidence. I'm trying to remember. And there was like that one, oh God, what was that one Republican guy? He was in a wheelchair, and
Jackson Hinkle.
maybe he like talked about how he was like actually came
Wait,
out.
Madison Cawthorn?
Oh yes, I
That's
was right.
right.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's right.
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Didn't he come out and he was like, every Republican is doing cocaine and having orgies with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there were those pictures of him like dressed up as a French maid. It was like, come
Yep.
on, man.
I remember
We
that.
literally have photos of you in a French maid outfit.
Like humping another man's face, I think, was that photo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that part of it too. Yeah, I forgot about that part. That's even worse.
My favorite photo of him is him crying, leaving Mitch McConnell's office
Yeah.
after he got chewed out.
Yeah. So
I
what
would
happened?
hope that's all that happened.
What happened to him after that?
He's gone.
Is he just not a part of the party
Yeah.
anymore?
I haven't heard his name in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he resigned or like was replaced in some way.
I started thinking about that when we started talking about. I was like, "Oh my god, what is that guy's name? I haven't seen him in forever." Like it just unlocked a
What was
memory
his
for
name?
me. Madison
Yeah.
Cawthorn.
That's a fake name.
He was fun.
He's in a wheelchair, right?
yeah.
Madison's a girl's
Rolling
name.
around.
Stop being fucking like that, Jay. Madison's a girl's name, you asshole.
His first name is David.
That is a girl's name. And the weird thing is I've heard of another guy named Madison before. My friend's boyfriend in high school was named Madison. And I was like, that's so fucking weird. Like, why? But he was French. So I would expect a French man to, like, have a woman's name.
This guy's first name is
Hey,
David. He could have
you
gone
hate
by
the
David
French.
Cawthorn.
We can get along.
I do not like the French.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else you want to hit?
Any good tweets you've been working on?
Yeah, what you got cooking in the drafts over there?
Honestly, the drafts are kind of empty right now. There's been not a big reset with the whole Neo count, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like lots of inspiration. It's like there's not as much validation since obviously there's like 5 people.
Well,
it's like-
us 3 are there. We'll like everything.
Well, two-thirds. I'll follow you when you move to Truth Social,
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Jake doesn't
yeah.
have social media anymore.
except for Truth Social.
Did you just made one?
I'm still working on it. I need to fill out
Hell
my
yeah.
bio.
Good lord.
I guess just like one closing thought here. Like, what do you think about the future of Twitter, like as a place that is viable as like a posting platform? I mean, do you do it for?
I feel like
yeah.
it's dead. It's been dying a long death, and it still hasn't reached like the critical point where you realize, oh, it's over.
Sure.
But it keeps inching closer and closer, and I think the general like charging everyone to be on the site might be like the nail in the coffin, as they say. But it will definitely continue after that. I feel like Elon has enough cocksuckers to keep it going.
Yeah, he's got enough
But
simps, I think.
yeah.
It'll be all the guys that pay for the blue check now will pay to be on Twitter. And then it'll just be it'll be the world's biggest Elon suckfest and echo chamber. Which I think
Yeah, I was gonna say echo chamber. Yeah,
which would be really funny. I'm not willing to pay for it, but I hope someone else does, and then like I can just go through it for like a day. I bet it's gonna be it'll just be such a suck fest.
It's just gonna be like crypto scams.
Yeah. Oh God.
Exclusively
Yeah.
crypto scams.
Do people still do that?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it collapsed. It's I've been surprised after the most recent collapse how little I see about it on Twitter and shit.
Diamond hands, dude. Gotta believe we're all gonna make it.
I actually back in the day did do a little crypto flip. Not like
Oh no.
no, I didn't like do a rug
I've
pull.
never bought crypto.
Me neither.
I didn't do a rug pull back in the day when Bitcoin was getting big. I like knew some people that knew it was going to get big, and so I bought Litecoin, which essentially is
That
like
was a scam. Yeah, like
it's
it was
another
a
scam. Yeah. And I bought it for like 50 a piece, and I had like 10 or something like that, and then it got up to like almost 500, and I sold all of it, and it hasn't been that high since. So it was a dub.
Hey, there you go.
I've done like a little bit of dabbling into it. I never was like buy, sell, like telling other people to do it,
Sure.
you know. But yeah, for a quick buck, occasionally I've done it before.
I
Just
would
being
never
honest.
trust myself to manage any kind of investment like on my own. Period. So it like was never like attractive to me because it's like, what am I gonna do? Like just guess when it goes up and down.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna lose money.
true. That's literally what I did, and I just got lucky, and I realized how dumb I was because I actually didn't know anything about it, and I was like, okay, I got lucky. I think I'm gonna take that dub and just never do it again. I think it's pretty normal to not know stuff about investment. It's just like such weird voodoo economics.
Plus, if you're under 30, like we're never gonna have enough money to buy a house, so like
True.
I don't think it matters.
But even if we did, like most people, like they hire people to do, like investment managers and stuff. Like most rich
Yeah,
people,
it's like I'm not a finance major.
right?
Like, so why would I do that?
Yeah, most rich people don't like they don't do it either. They just pay other people to do it.
Yeah, true.
That's why
other
meritocracy is
people do
bullshit. Like the whole like, oh, rich people deserve it. Elon Musk, he worked hard. No, he fucking didn't. Get the fuck out of here. With
No,
that
the
shit.
fuck he did not. He inherited
Emerald
diamond
mine.
Emerald,
Yeah.
emerald mine.
Yeah, and in apartheid South Africa, like nonetheless.
Of
like-
all places, it's like you might as well have like literally been a slave owner.
yeah,
I mean, it's like 1 degree removed.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Even his dad semi recently came out and was like, "Stop saying himself made. I made him."
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard his dad didn't like him.
His dad's trying to make more Elons with his
But
Stepdaughter.
with his sister, yeah.
That's so fucked. Jesus Christ.
Wait,
So-
oh, wow! How did I forget about that? He married his stepdaughter, right?
Yeah.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
Hey.
Like, wasn't there like a celebrity that did that? I wouldn't think Woody Allen.
It was Woody Allen.
Yep.
Yep. It was
It was
Woody
with
Allen.
Wait, what?
Like,
Yeah, Woody
so
Allen.
blatant.
Are you just now finding out
Wait,
about the Woody Allen
We've-
stuff, Harry?
Oh, Woody. Harry's a huge Woody Allen fan, and we've just
No.
ruined his life.
Annie Hall, never again.
No, I'm not a fan, but I mean, I know who he is. Wait, what? I didn't know that. Did I
No,
know
yeah,
that? How
but-
did I not know
yeah. That's
that?
why. One of many reasons why everyone hates Woody.
It's
Allen.
the big reason.
Yeah,
it's-
that's the main one.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
a
funny.
glaring personality flaw.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess on that note of incestual relationships with your stepdaughter, thank you so much for being with us. We'd love to have you back sometime.
Okay, yeah.
Actually,
Thanks for having me. This was so exciting.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
it was a lot
joy.
of fun. I'm really glad you called in.
All right.
It must be hard to work the phone with crab claws.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I've just been clicking and clacking away.
And one of them has a joint in it, so it's hard to use just
True.
one.
Anything you want to plug before we let you go? We'll link all your stuff in the podcast.
I would just say, follow me on Twitter. I think it's Banished Crab now. Banished Crab.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
So anyone wants more of this, that's where you can get it.
Hey, one of my favorite follows. It's worth a go. Well, thank you so much.
All right.
Thank
Talk to you soon.
See ya.
All right, peace.
Bye.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Thank you, Crab.
For
We
calling in.
should go up to North Carolina and do a.
Oh, that'd be
in-person
fun.
interview.
Yeah,
Be a lot of fun.
we could totally do that.
Just hang out in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So why did you think people hate Woody Allen?
Yeah. Why did you think people hated Woody Allen?
I don't think about Woody Allen. Like that. I don't think about other people's opinions about Woody Allen ever.
That's fair.
I don't think.
That's fair.
So when you make a Truth Social, it gives you a bunch of suggested accounts. These are all right-wing people.
Really?
What really?
No way, dude.
Number one is Donald J. Trump.
I'm-
The Babylon Bee,
Oh,
Devin
Babylon
Nunes.
Bee. Devin Nunes. Who's Devin Nunes? I could forget who that is.
I have no clue who that is.
Proud Boy guy?
He used to be a representative, Republican
Unplugged Nerd.
representative. He was in Congress, and then he got replaced.
I see.
Yeah, they all age out. At some
Y'all
point.
think Marjorie Taylor Greene's gonna get replaced?
What state is she in?
I'm not seeing her name on this list.
What state is she in? Yeah, she's on Twitter because she's kind of a secret normie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's secret.
Trump tweeted for the first time in a long time.
Oh, it's right after the
That mugshot
right
photo?
After the mugshot. He
Yeah.
didn't tweet the mugshot photo though, did he?
I think he did. I think he tweeted like a support me link and he got like a couple $1 million.
She's in Georgia.
Georgia.
Of
Down in
course.
Georgia. I don't know, probably. She'll probably come back. Why not?
She believes in Jewish space.
She said she took it back. she took it back. But
Oh,
but I yeah.
Okay.
She-
Yeah.
Oh, that's
fucking
nice.
A.
Out of solidarity, Kid Rock made his tag at the real Kid Rock.
I don't get
What is out of
is
solidarity?
what?
Because that's why Donald Trump's is at the real Donald Trump is because someone else before he made a Twitter account took Donald Trump. At Donald Trump. and wouldn't sell it to Trump. Trump was like, "I'll give you money for it," and he was like, "Nah."
Did you see Kid Rock was drinking that gender fluid that he hates so much recently?
Oh, Bud?
He was drinking Bud again at a game
That's so funny.
after shooting it with an AR. That was one of my favorite days on Twitter.
He was the one who shot. How did I not know he was the guy who shot it with the
Yeah,
AR? That's so
Daddy's
funny.
feeling. He said, Grandpa's feeling a little frisky, and then he shot the Bud Light with an AR. Kid Rock's pretty interesting.
rapey.
Pretty interesting. Hey, who won this game? We were watching the.
We tied.
We tied.
The beautiful game, baby.
Man.
It was a tie. Nobody wins.
Tying is so bad. I think Americans would like soccer a lot more if you couldn't tie. To be honest, thoughts, Jake?
Yeah, that's probably true.
No, yeah, it's probably true, but it would ruin the sport.
Why? You just go to shootout. The
There's
shootout doesn't take
fucking
that long.
cricket in here. God damn.
Crickets are fucking crazy in Austin, dude. Have you been keeping track of this? There's crickets all over the Rooster Teeth studios.
There's a bunch of crickets that are making their way into Game On.
Really? What happened? Is it one of those like you know how like cicadas come back every 8 years or whatever? Is it like cricket year?
Yeah, maybe it being so dry and then so wet all of a sudden made them come up. Harry has something to say.
I had to kill a cricket. I have blood on my hands now.
Do bugs have blood?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Jake, Google.
I'm on
Do
it.
bugs have blood?
Jamie, fact check that.
Jamie, pull that up, Jamie.
Yeah, he never fact check.
Jamie, can you pull that up?
But I think it was something like their I think there's like mating conditions were just like abnormally well, and so now they've become like a native species that like is invasive at this point. Maybe
These crickets been getting it wet
maybe it's because frog populations are declining. They have
That's
less
so-
natural
whoa.
predators.
because they're all gay.
Yeah.
So
The water's
insects,
turning
All
them
the
gay.
frogs are gay.
All the frogs are gay, and now we have crickets. Damn it!
insects don't have blood, but they do have a fluid called hemolymph, which is similar to blood, but it is technically different.
You guys, no, never mind.
No, say it.
No, I was gonna make an ants reference.
Oh, but that's too Woody Allen.
I love that movie.
Is Woody Allen an ants? I don't
Yeah.
know. Woody Allen's an
He's
ant.
the ant.
What?
No.
Yeah.
He's like the main character.
You're
Yeah.
lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
Why would I lie about this? Well, for funniness, but this is true.
Is that true?
Yeah, you guys are fucking stupid. You didn't know this?
I didn't.
This is Woody Allen's greatest role. He plays Z, the ant, the main
Z,
character.
The ant. Well, you learn something every day. How was Game On today?
It was okay. We had a plumbing issue, so the toilets were out the entire building.
That's
And-
bad.
Yeah, and we were getting ready to do a game,
Finally found Marjorie Taylor Greene scrolling.
and our stage manager Audrey comes back and is like, "Hey, there's this guy like bitching me out up front," and I was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" And it's like, "Yeah, he's from next door. He wants to show you something," he said, and I was like, "Okay." I was walking out. I was like, "This dude's about to like try and fight me."
Sure.
Yeah, like because I was like, I don't know this guy like that. Like, what is she talking about? And I walked up and I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just you want to follow me? I want to show you something real quick." And I was like, "Okay."
He's like leading you down a dark alley.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, hey, follow me.
And he took me over there and he was like talking about the flooding, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it sucks." And then was like trying to turn it around like it was my fault.
What? So like a pipe burst or something, or what's going on in your building?
Essentially, we are below street level, right?
Right.
So we have what's called a sewage pump, which is kind of like
And it pumps it up to the main.
it's kind of like
level?
a septic tank, where
Yeah.
it like collects and then it pumps it up to the sewer,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
And that clogged, and it like made it like to where nobody's shit worked, and
Apparently,
apparently it came back into his business, and like he was showing me, he was like, "There's water and stuff," and I was like, "Okay, but like, what do you want me to say?"
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't like, I'm sorry, but I really don't know. Like I don't. He's like, and like he was like, well, you know, like people are flushing too much toilet paper. Like it's you guys, and I was like, okay, well, I was like, I do you want me to wipe for them? Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand right now. And
why aren't you being a bathroom monitor, dude?
Yeah.
Why aren't you making sure?
And I was like, look, I've been out of town. Like I didn't, I just got here and the toilets didn't work. Like, and I was like, they're locked. Like no one's using them right now. And then like, I was like, and I tried to like empathize and be nice. I was like, I get it. Like my apartment is flooded before and it sucks, and I like kind of tried to laugh about it. And then this lady just like interrupted me and was like, you don't understand. I need you to understand. This is our business. And I was like, yeah,
Okay.
I see you working. Like, I get that. Like, I think I understand.
Do they
that
think
this
you're
is your
just like
business.
a resident that lives next door that's been flushing too much toilet paper?
No, I mean, they know that Game On is a business, right? I
Uh-huh.
mean, they've complained about us taking up too much parking before.
So they're just angry. It sounds.
Yeah,
They're just
and
angry.
but yeah, I was just like, it got to the point where I literally word for word, I was like, there's only so many times I can say I don't know what you want me to say. Because like it just got to the point where I was like, I don't know, like, what are we doing here? Like you were bitching me out because the plumbing is fucked up. What the fuck do I look like to you?
A victim.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Well,
too-
when you got shit on your shoe, you got to wipe it somewhere.
That's a good point, Jake. a
I
good
hope
point.
their business goes under.
That'd be funny. Then you could expand your parking.
True.
I don't have anything else to say. I'm fucking exhausted, dude.
I made my first Truth Social
Oh.
post.
What'd you make? Oh, so officially on the podcast, Jake has broken his fast of social media.
Yep.
And now he's back on social.
I'm back
So I don't want to hear anything else from you, Jake, about how you're
off social media.
You're better than me. You're clean. Like you keep giving me these 12-step programs to get off of social media and cure my addiction, but you relapse. So shut the fuck up.
Okay, fair enough.
Basically, is what I have to say about that. But tell me about your first true social post.
They call them truths.
Okay, good.
So the first truth
they?
that I've ever stated,
If you repost something, is it a retruth?
I assume so.
Okay.
Let me hover over the retruth button.
Does it say retruth?
It does say retruth. That's true.
That's very good.
And my first truth.
Yeah.
It's really annoying that text messages don't have italics.
That one's gonna fucking pop off. On
Yeah,
True
maybe
Social.
if you put a slur at the end.
I'm just gonna treat it like I treated my Twitter, and I'm just gonna keep
It's
saying.
really annoying that texts don't have italics. Must be the Jews.
I made myself K911 again.
That one is probably pretty good on that site.
And
yeah.
for the photo, I put a picture of a dog sitting on the rubble of the World Trade Center.
You found a photo of that?
Yeah, look at this cute little dog.
Hold on.
He was a rescue dog,
I need to see this.
so it's hard to see from.
And
where
your
you're
banner photo is the Twin Towers. Very
at.
good.
He's a little dog.
Oh,
he's
that's
such a good
great.
boy.
That's a good account.
He's such a
Everyone,
good boy.
follow Jake on True Social.
Oops, I spelled it wrong. But my bio is I love freedom. I love money. Please follow my podcast, Mouse Out of Wedlock.
Oh, put a link to it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, give us a link on there. Maybe that'll boost our metrics if we're on Truth Social and posting.
I should make a Truth Social and do make it champagne socialism.
You should do
like
that.
on everything else.
You should do that. I also think we mentioned it before on the show, but I really think we should all try to get on the right stuff and just go crazy.
I'm with that.
I think that would be a really good time. Jake, I know you're in a relationship, but I think maybe they would be okay with this.
Yeah, I'll get a pass for this.
I think you can get a pass.
well, just don't actually commit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trolling.
That's right. That's the best way to get out
I'm
of
not gonna be.
cheating on your significant other. You
I'm
say,
just trolling.
I'm doing a little bit of trolling.
I'm just trolling right now. I'm gonna get almost all the way there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then right as I'm about to go in, say taxes, and then run out the door.
You just say taxes?
Yeah.
Well, they would
Okay.
love that.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So you just say taxes.
I forget. I'm used to the Republican Party being the party of tax reform.
Right.
I haven't been keeping up with politics for the
No.
past 15 years.
It moves fast. It really moves fast.
I won't be trolling.
You won't be trolling.
I will be.
You'll be
trying to
actu-
pull some conservative mommies.
Yeah. Looking for some real Southern belles.
Oh yeah.
On the one hand, they will be rich. On the other hand, they are high risk for you to get pregnant.
True.
So is most of the girls I have sex with.
Oh.
Rich and
Harry Rodda.
fertile.
Yeah, just the fertile part.
Okay.
Sometimes rich, but mainly just the fertile part.
Yeah, well, there's no plan B in this scenario, I don't think.
well, no
if-
abortion,
Unless you crush it up
certainly.
and put it in a smoothie.
That sounds illegal, but I like where your head's at.
I just wouldn't call them back.
Yeah,
You know?
ju-
So
oh,
whether
sure.
or not they get pregnant, I'm not gonna find out.
You're going to have 15 kids named Braden and Stacey and shit.
No, the right
Braden, Hayden, Caden,
Yeah.
and Kevin.
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
the right thing to do is to leave the number unblocked. So if they need to reach out to you, you can pay your third of the abortion.
Where do the other 2/3 come from?
The woman.
Oh, there's no one else involved. It's just, you only take a third of the responsibility.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a great point you've made.
This episode, oh, by the way, welcome to
Yeah.
Mouse Out of Wedlock. My name is Jake. I'm a host here.
Oh, fuck. We didn't do an intro, did we?
Did we not do an intro?
Nope.
I introduced you guys.
Nope.
Yes, I did. I said we were in your house.
Yeah, that's right. We did do
Yeah.
that.
No one said my
You're
name. though.
crazy. You're insane. You don't know what you're talking about.
And that's the podcast. Thank you so much.
Ended with gaslighting.
And now we say
Yeah.
bye-bye.
And now we say bye-bye.
Follow us on Mouse.
Hit the orange.
Today I feel
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Being
So
gay
the
is
orange
so
one,
funny.
right?
I'm not gay no more.
Yeah.
I am delivered.
That's good. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Say bye-bye.